Welcome. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Thompson. Basket counts.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vassell. Back to Ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Thompson. Left side, Williams. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Oh!
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Now, here's Ball. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
On the wing, Thompson. In the corner, Collins with it. Williams gets the bucket.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Outside, Ball. Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Pass the ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Williams with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jokic draws the double. And yes, it's good.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Thompson with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Caldwell Pope for 3.
3 points.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Ball with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Vassell in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Thompson. Caldwell Pope outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Green. Here's Ball. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Now, Jokic, after the missed three from John Collins. Stolen by Thompson. It's Thompson off the drive. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Thompson outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Thompson up top. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Ball with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now, here's Jokic. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
The visiting team, 23.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Outside Collins. Bryant's shot is off. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Now that's the floor spacing ability. DiVincenzo with the rise and fire.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the away team.
Now, here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Ball penetrating. Jokic inside. On the wing, Green. Fires from way outside. Collins grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Team foul.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Number 40.
Thanks, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Kevin.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Vassell in the corner. For three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Thompson up top. 6 points for him. Harper up top. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball with it. He's picked up by Harper. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Thompson. A shot by Reddish, no good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the call. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success? Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Jokic. And here is DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, here's Vassell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Jokic, no good. And Williams throws it down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Outside, Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Boy, Max Strus has got a frame that can handle contact, and he gets himself to the charity stripe.
And so Strus nails both of them.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Back to Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Post. Now Jones. It's Exum on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Exum's got his first 2 points.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Collins. That shot off. And here is DiVincenzo. And a missed layup. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Jokic grabs the miss. Ball with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hits it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 20 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Stolen by Ball. Beyond the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Jokic. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And it's Green, missing.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3, Caldwell Pope.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points now.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Jokic, no good. Green with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allen. Shot by Collins, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And Green now, top of the key. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so here's the home team. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And here's Harper from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Harper's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. To the wing right side. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And here's Harper from the arc. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Bryant. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jones. "40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thompson comes with the double team. Pass to Exum. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Jones with it. No scoring in this one. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Your home team.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They lead by 6. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Walker. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's Thompson off the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And he can't hit the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
There's Green with the 3. It's stolen by Green. Pass the ball. Now DiVincenzo. Tries again. Jokic, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
to DiVincenzo. And shot on the way. Good. Nothing but net. DiVincenzo's got 27.
Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo's not a guy you want to allow to catch his rhythm. We have seen this young man work, and he can be a problem.
Shot by Collins, no good. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And stolen by Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. LaMelo Ball picks one up. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Thompson in the corner. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Williams outside. Here's Thompson. Now Williams. Shot clock at 6.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
He got loose from downtown the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Now here's Vassell. Now Jokic. Outside Vassell. From deep. Drained from outside.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Thompson, high post. Now Collins. And he jams it in.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.